I want to share some tips for you on how to get more active. We all know exercise is really important in terms of our health. It's especially important in terms of our longevity and in terms of being able to live a full and productive life in our own home. So it's really important to try to find ways for all of us to stay active, and there are a number of challenges that get hard for every one of us. The number one tip that I have is to just not expect yourself to be perfect. Oftentimes we have this idea when it comes to physical activity that unless I go for 30 minutes or I go to the gym, it doesn't count, and since I can't do those things, then I just can't exercise. The truth is the exact opposite. Every amount of exercise, any amount of extra physical activity actually does contribute to better health. So if you have time for a 10-minute walk around the block and you don't have time for 30 minutes, go get the 10 minutes in and then feel good that you got that activity today. The second key tip is to think about exercise a little differently. Exercise doesn't have to be something you only do in special clothes at a gym. It can also be working out in your garden. It can be doing some vigorous house cleaning you've been putting off. It can even be in the winter walking in place in front of your TV with every commercial, or doing some calisthenics seated while you're in front of the TV. We tend to discount those things when we do them, telling ourselves mentally, but this isn't enough, or this isn't exercise. But actually, our bodies tell us that it is. We just need to move more than we are now. The third and final tip I'll give is that oftentimes you can find a way that exercise can work also as a reward for you. So some examples of that: if you really enjoy reading, plan to read while you're on the treadmill or while you're on a stationary bike. That way you can get one of your loves while you're getting something maybe you don't enjoy as much. Or if you belong to a health club and you love sitting in the hot tub or sauna, let yourself have that treat every time you go. That can be another incentive for getting there and getting the exercise in. It can be really difficult to plan out in your week how to get all of your tasks accomplished. But if you can just lessen up the pressure on yourself and try to fit it in where you can, where it works for you, you will be successful in getting more active.